With his SCTV days behind him, John was ready to devote himself completely to his movie career. In 1983, he landed a small but memorable role as an amusement park security guard opposite Chevy Chase in National Lampoon's Vacation.
I heard that John never liked advice much, and we all, and his friends knew that. He didn't want to hear much about his weight or this or that or the other, and came in one day with a bad headache. And somebody came up with some newfangled idea, came up to him, something about, putting their hands in hot water, or some oddity. And before he could get 3 words out, John said, "It's gone." that was John.
The next year, John stole the show in Splash, playing Tom Hanks' chain-smoking, hard-living brother. It was a role that dangerously mirrored John's real life. His weight had ballooned out of control, and his friends and family began to voice concerns about his health. It was a topic he tried to avoid at all costs.
I think it bothers other people more than it does me, But does it bother you?
It doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, good, because I was wondering, you brought it up, so I was wondering if it bothered you.
I was just wondering if it ever
I'll change if you like. I can get somebody else in here to sit here. I'll just do the voice.
John eventually decided to get his health in order and checked himself into the Pritkin Longevity Center in Santa Monica. Under its strict program, John had to give up smoking, drinking, and eating meat. He lost 75 pounds, but he couldn't stick to the regime and soon gained it back.
When he died, the magazines and shows came out and they talked about his excesses and he was warned and we knew he was going to die, and I think he was beyond helping himself for that. He did try. He was on the Pritikin diet for a while. He did try. It didn't work.
Ironically, John's preoccupation with his appearance wasn't shared by his fans. In 1985, Playgirl named him one of the 10 sexiest men in the world. Editors of the magazine explained their choice by saying, "This giant of a comedian turns us on with good humor."
I just got them.
Who had it before you?
John won his first lead role in Summer Rental. Unlike many actors of the time, his choice in roles was not usually driven by financial concerns. Instead, he chose projects that allowed him to work with friends.
John was Canadian, and there is a kind of a knowledge of house rules, shall we say, that I think Canadians are aware of. John had wonderful manners. He was a true gent, but he was so generous in spirit to everyone. He was like an ambassador to life.
In 1987, John teamed up with a director who would take him to a new level of success. John Hughes, best known for teen romantic comedies like 16 Candles and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, cast John beside Steve Martin in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It was John's biggest payday to date. He earned $3 million and revealed a deeper, more vulnerable side.
That was probably the ultimate portrayal of the true John. Just the big goof, trying to be a little bit of a hard edge, but always softening up on the inside.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles may have included more of John's real life than audiences realized. The classic bedroom scene between John and Steve was suspiciously similar to an event that took place while he was still in high school.
Those aren't pillows.
He and I were in Buffalo, and John sneaked in and just paid for one person, and I was crouching in the car, and then I came in, and there was only one bed, so we had to share the same bed that night, and it was just, it was the same kind of thing, like, please don't roll over.
John's warmer comedy and box office success continued with Uncle Buck, another film from director John Hughes. John was earning a favorite place in the hearts of moviegoers, as well as the men and women who worked with him on set.
Whether it be an extra or whether it be an additional actor, whether it be whomever, they were in his trailer all the time. It was sort of, everything's going to be all right, everything's going to be fine. He's one of the people that people looked up, person that people looked up to calm him down.
John gave up his usual $3 million fee to provide a cameo in the smash hit Home Alone. In a grueling 22-hour shoot, Candy improvised most of his scenes with his former SCTV co-star, Catherine O'Hara.
He's so sweet to be with and fun, and and we goofed off a lot with John Hughes and Chris Columbus. We were working out sort of premises that we could improvise on the truck set. It was real fun.
John's your everyman, and that's the key. Everybody in the audience can relate to him, and everybody understands why he's in this predicament.
His movie career was flying high, but John was looking for something more. He found it in a costly venture that would bring him home to Toronto.
Without question, he was fanatical, not just about football, but about the Toronto Argonauts.